Is this thing actually fully connected? I guess it is. Alright, I'll take it. I had to factory reset my phone since the last stream. And it's also like a little bit of drizzle right now. I wasn't really planning on it. I have my umbrella. You know what? I might just pull it out of my backpack and carry it now in case we need it, because it's enough water to damage equipment. Alright, let me put this down. Unstrapify myself. Alright. Get the carabiner undone for the umbrella. I feel like I'm getting better at putting on my backpack backwards. For those of you who understand, when you're used to putting on your backpack one strap, the right strap first, it's awkward when you gotta use the other side. But anyway, hello, good morning. I see Susie Q, Beauty Love Creative, Ambrose Chamberpot, Panda Gaz, Victoria Morrison, Jason Freeman, Jeffrey Wu, Michelle K, Con Burness, Carol H, George H, Kristen Gregory, Casey Blazer, Gabby, Steve Parker. Alright, I think I'm just going to use it. Alright. We'll monitor the situation. The problem is there's very few puddles, so it's going to be hard to tell if and when it actually stops. Unless I just keep testing it. Alright. I don't know if this is a long light or not, so let me catch up on chat right now. I don't remember. I think it's not that long. Okay. This is my chance. This is my shot. The corner where it happened. Steve Parker, Zither 99. That was a Hamilton reference. There were kind of two in there a little bit, but yeah, you could see the rain in front of the headlights actually. Okay, I was up to Jack Moore. Hello, Sue Pitchford. I didn't miss you. Good morning, Stephen Friedman, Gerard Sedan, Steve Cruz, Ziggy Shenane over on Twitch. Morning. Another bot on Kick. Soul City Pops. Good morning, everybody on. Hello. Good morning. RJ's here. Good morning. Is my camera weird? I don't know. No, this seems fine. Roxanne Lee, good morning. Bear in the Garden, good morning. Lynn and Graham, good morning. Oh, they're gonna open up a new Grand Brasserie Cognac edition opening this fall. We'll see about that. I don't mean I'm going to stop them from opening. I just wonder if they're going to make their deadlines. Check Dej Ratan, good morning. Amber's Chamber Pod is also on Twitch. Kevin Hawthorne, good morning. Denise Green, good morning. Hank P, good morning. Elizabeth, thanks for the follow over on Twitch. Bradley Biggle, good morning. Quentin Namath, good morning. Mojave, good morning. Justin S, good morning. Doing all right. How are you? I see only a part of a Nightbot message. Was there a poem? Oh, Susie asking the carabiner question. For some reason, I only see the second half of it. Did the first half come through for you guys? But also, good morning. Ronald Stormy, good morning. What's with that group of people on the left? Are they together? One's across the street. They're all just kind of like in a row, but kind of walking the same speed. Kevin J, good morning. Haps, good morning. Yeah, Rumble's a social construct, all right. We don't know what happens there. Jean-Jacques, good morning. William D'Angelo, good morning. Hope you're doing better each day. Ooh, slippery. I don't know about these shoes in the wet sidewalk. You can even hear it. Anthony Butcher, good morning. Crazy Red, good morning. Thoughts on the Apple event? Yeah, let me get to that. John M, hello. Yeah, coffee helps to an extent. I think I'm caught up at the moment. Almost. It's more hellos coming in. Jacqueline, good morning. Yeah, still see the droplets in front of headlights. It's interesting how if you go into different subreddits, you get haters on their own products. Like I went to the iPhone subreddit to see, because I was actually rather impressed by the event. But then people were like, I'm so mad about this event, I'm moving to Pixel. And I was like, this is a good example of why Pixel needs to put in more effort, or Google needs to put in more effort into the Pixel phones. They can't just make up for the lack of better hardware with AI slop. Like, I feel like the iPhone Air, it looks super cool. It's probably going to have some shortcomings, which they kind of glossed over, but are expected. I don't think it has the same vapor chamber technology as in the Pro model. Battery's smaller, obviously. The Fusion camera system sounds pretty cool. I don't know that it actually can do an optical quality shot for each one, or if it's just another crop of an image at different steps, but and we don't know the exact battery life situation. They seem to use continuous video playback as their metric, which isn't like, I don't know, it's not very clear. They do say all-day battery life for the Air, but is that with the MagSafe attachment? I don't know. I'm sure the AirPods will be good, though. The Apple Watch, very intrigued by hypertension alerts. It didn't sound like it actually gives you a full blood pressure reading. And I think they kind of glossed over it, but it's not FDA approved yet, but they're hoping it is soon. I'm very curious to see how that works. I'm already thinking of applications for it. Not like to write out, but like how to apply it to the real world. Might be useful for me. I'm not going to personally use it, but you know, there are opportunities there. But yeah, like they're still making leaps and bounds with the processor. It's still faster than the last one. Well, Google Pixel 10's GPU, I think, is slower than the last one. And I'm still using the Pixel. It's kind of frustrating. And the camera, the video is only going to get better on the iPhone because the processor is able to keep up better with higher resolution modes and HDR on video and, you know, stuff that actually requires a beefy SoC to get done on chip. Which is why Google offloads things like Video Boost into the cloud. And that, by the way, that mode is so broken. It only works if you back up the video from your phone directly to Google Photos on the cloud. I feel like this guy should have just gone around at this point. And apparently if you don't have auto backup on and just back it up manually, it won't process either on Video Boost. So it's, you know, stuff like that. Is anyone actually expected to wear that? Would somebody in New York City wear a jacket like that where the entire bottom of it is just picking up dirt? I don't understand fashion. Anyway, I think I've missed a lot of chats while going over my thoughts. Oh, the selfie camera mode on the iPhone. That's pretty cool. That's something I feel like should have been done a while ago. But Apple did it. All right, is it still? Yeah, there's still a couple of droplets. All right, what have I missed? I think it's too early. But sucks Fifth Avenue is just preparing. All right, where did I leave off before I went off on my Apple tangents? Oh, I think a while back. I don't even know. I think I was up to Jacqueline Dalamo. Hello again. G the Machine on Kick, hello. Wally Chamber, good morning. Colleen, good morning. Dana the Tunnel King is back. Good morning. I'll keep checking the... Nah, it's still drippy. Still drippy. Cars? No. Not enough for me to stop. Is Ferragamo? No, this is the most red I've seen out of Ferragamo. Salvatore Ferragamo. I guess they dropped the Salvatore. Lila, good morning. I mean, I'm sure implantable technology is not very far around the corner. Really. We'll see. There are obviously issues with implanting stuff into the body. We'll see how that goes. Or if it's just behind the... Yeah, we'll see. Tomoko, good morning. Charlene, good morning. First person in China thinks it's too early for winter clothes. I mean, I agree. But good morning. Beer host wants the now time. You can get the later time. I remember the Jinko jeans, but they didn't always have to drag on the ground. They did have the wide pant legs, but they didn't always drag. But also, those are a little different than the jacket where the zipper seems to go on the ground, too. So if you zip up that jacket, you won't be able to walk, essentially. Man, a beer hosting really hates the idea of using Google to say, what's the time in New York City? Abby, good morning. Nova, good morning. I mean, when you come in and like that's the first thing you demand, the time, it's a little, I don't know. You could do better. Beyond Adventurous, hello. Wow, now demanding it. Reply me. Wow. Somebody wasn't taught manners. I know it's a social construct, but there's a few social constructs we have to at least somewhat abide by. Otherwise, it wouldn't be a functional society. Best place for street shopping? Well, when you say street shopping, what do you mean? If you mean bootleg bags, questionable origin, Canal Street. Apart from that, I don't know what you mean by street shopping. Food? An outdoor food market? I don't know. I need more info. Christine heard hopefully nothing, but good morning. Uh-oh, don't ask Nightbot. Justin, you should know better by now. Don't ask GPT about the time. You could do exclamation mark weather or exclamation mark time. That'll do it. Easy for first person trying to remember since it's 12 hours. We're tall people placed on the wrong size mannequin. I don't know. I'm gonna run this. I feel like those kinds of clothes, they just fashion isn't made for comfort. Of that kind, anyway. It's a bit windy. Lee, good morning. Twisted Quackus here. Good morning. Went to Namath in 19 months of membership. Thank you for that support. Much appreciated. If I missed anybody, my apologies. Grand Army Plaza South continues its refurbishment. No, still drizzly. Camera needs to be protected.
Drop off.
I mean, they're working even now, and it's not even 7 a.m. So they are trying to get it done. Let me see if I can give you a glimpse through here. As you can see, progress is being made. The fountain still needs work. All right. Blame it on the coffee, Justin. Okay. Donald Dove, good morning. We're almost in the park. Allie's here. Good morning. Trying to keep the umbrella out of the shot, but apologies that it keeps popping in. What is that? Scooter? Scoots Magoots. Still drippy. It's like it's my least favorite kind. It's the mist. It's near mist, which usually finds its way under the umbrella anyway. If it was going to rain, I'd rather just rain, not mist. Oh, the squeaky, squeaky on these brooks. Not at this time, Ron. You've been foiled again. Did I see your entrance before? I don't even know. Am I gonna walk by the Plaza Hotel? I already did, it's over there. Behind the trees now. But hello. Waikoloa. Good morning. Polly, good morning. Martha Hero, good morning. Postpone wearing jacket one day. Is that a real redemption? I never set that up, did I? Admiral Stephen Loki, good morning. But also hello to Tilburg Salesman. Approaching the zoo. Lobo, good morning. Ozzy Joanne, good morning. I think last time we were trying to walk through this area, there was a almost flood. Well, there was a flood because we couldn't walk through. So now we can see how the sea lions are doing. That was on Saturday. Bear in the Garden's greatest nemesis, Bear in the Squirrel, is being played here. What a deal. Buy one plush for $24, buy two plush for $40. We got that red panda once with Baby Commuter. She really wanted it. Take home a memory. Steal a sea lion. Is that the intention? It's still a little drippy. If I didn't have this camera, it would be all right without the umbrella. No squirrels for the bear. Sea lions are doing their morning swim. At least one of them is. Is Twisted Angvid also on Twitch? Bum bum ba ba dum ba bum 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 ba dum bum bum ba ba dum ba dum. Dirtfists, thanks for the follow on Twitch. Undoubtedly. This is going to get a little graphic, but I think there's one way a squirrel might be able to win against a bear. But it will probably also die in the process. And that's if it would eat its way through the bear's gastrointestinal tract from the exit area. Photos is here, has coffee. I'll take a sip. Good morning, Chom Chom, good morning. You saw that in Alien Earth? I'm not caught up on that one. Is that show still proceeding entertainingly? Yes, I create some nice visuals for you at times, I know. I should have said earmuffs before we got too far. Jaws and IMAX, nice. Ooh, Echo. I don't know if this is a true story. I saw it somewhere that when John Williams played his initial idea of the Jaws theme to Steven Spielberg thought it was a joke. Ba-dum, ba-dum, So simple, yet so brilliant. Episode 5, Alien Earth, Beth Won't Fall? No? Oh. Mouth broke. I gotta catch up on that show. Maybe I'll watch an episode during lunch. If it's that specific interaction, Bear, then yes. There's our friend Balto. How's the... still a little drippy. That's right, Rob. We have to entertain all possible options and also how long it's going to take. Oh, 3, 2, 1. I missed your entrance. Morning. Is that the Boston Philharmonic? Or is that, I don't know Pops. Approaching the mall. Suddenly I see, this is what I want to be. Suddenly I see. Beach volleyball. There's a lot of activity over there. Both courts. Oh, Boston Symphony Orchestra. Interesting name at the Boston Pops. Huh. I don't think I ever knew that exact one. Not that I ever claimed that I know every orchestra. Stupid commuter making his claims again. You saw the latest Jurassic Park? Interesting. I'll watch that one eventually. There's still room for benches here unless there's a specific reason those are gaps on the left and right side. They seem to be the gaps more around the lights, but I don't know if that's like intentional or just whatever. Oh, the Overture of 1812. Do they actually use cannons? That should be the bum ba da 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 dum bum bum ba da 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 dum bum bum. And they shoot the cannons. Two large assignments during the marathon? Oh man. Sounds like an excuse to not do the marathon. I'm kidding. Well, if you can get them done earlier, or find some way to do it, maybe. But I think it turns out somebody asked for a weekend swap, so I think I'm actually working that weekend, unfortunately. So I won't be able to do a stream. I mean, I might still be able to do one, but I wouldn't be able to do like a full stream. I'd still like to walk the entire marathon one year. We just have to get around the no book bags limitation, but I think we could do it with a vest. I think. But if it rains, I'm out. Alright, I guess we're gonna go through the water picked up. I'm being careful on these stairs. I don't trust my shoes. Signal questionable zone coming up. So if you see gray glitches, just know that I'm expecting them. And if I see a let's see. Oh wow, the army's here. At least that's what their shirts say. Hey, crazy Disney lady Tanya's here. Good to see you. I feel like it's been a little while. Everyone check out crazy Disney lady Tanya for your daily dose of Disney. Usually in the world region. That's Orlando. I was looking ahead to see like different type of conferences I could submit to, and there might actually be one again in Orlando, but it's not till like the end of next year. So I'll see. Maybe there's something we can do, and I can get back out to Disney. Because then, yeah, you can't really see the droplets from the rain in the water, but it's enough to damage the camera. Boathouse over there, across the lake. A glitch before I explain glitches? Oh no. You can't predict it. Can't predict it. Especially with the rain. Do I know what I'm going to be for Halloween this year? Apparently, Baby Commuter wants K-pop Demon Hunter themed outfits. She wants to be Rumi. I think she wants Mrs. Commuter to be Zoe. But apparently I have to be the Derpy Tiger. So we'll see how that plays out. Things could also change like 18 more times. But, you know, and they will. But if I were to ask Baby Commuter today again, what do you want to be for Halloween? She'll probably say, I already told you. Which she did. But it could still change, which is why I ask. I mean, this whole park is claimed to be man-made. Every stone carefully placed, apparently. I feel like I always take that at face value. I feel like I just need to do more extensive research and reading on like what that actually means. Like, was the area already wooded and they just kind of carved paths out and added water? Or like what parts like were here before they parkified it, if any? Steve Smith, good morning. Demon Hunter's playing a lot in your house. I mean, it's got such catchy, good music. The first time I played that show, I thought I was having problems with my computer server or whatever because I was playing it locally. But it was like low frame rate. And apparently that's just a stylistic choice. But yeah, maybe we'll make our way back to Disney at the end of next year, depending on submissions to these conferences. But yeah, crazy Disney lady Tanya. Should be live later today, right? Everyone take a look. Take a look. The crickets are cricketing. What time is it? It's not even 7. Should we ramble around a little bit? Maybe. Vocabulary word of the day, parkify. That's right. It's legit. Too legit to quit. Jeanette Elliott, good morning. I think I missed you before. Transformed a rugged hilly terrain. While the area's natural features like some hills, water bodies existed. Okay. All right, see? Especially the reservoir, right? Okay. Oh yeah, the cricket book came in. We just didn't read it yet. She picks her own stories usually. She really likes those 5-minute storybooks. They have ones for like every major franchise. They have a Disney themed one with princesses. They have a Nickelodeon one, and like Paw Patrol stuff. They have all sorts. But it's like really nice to just read a 5-minute story, and then you get the whole story done. Maybe I should just read her Jurassic Park. I think his channel name is 2 Feet Outdoors. He did another stealth camping in Central Park video. We should try to find him one day. If he tries, I mean, I don't know how we'll know he's doing another one, but it'd be kind of funny. I don't think that's him. There's a tent there. I was looking more into the Shakespeare in the Park stuff. Apparently they don't really You know, I wasn't paying attention, so I don't know exactly what happened. But I had to actually press start on the encoder again. So that must mean that it rebooted itself. Because if it reboots itself, it doesn't bring back the stream right away. I also swapped the power cable again for a shorter one away from that really long Apple one. So maybe that's part of it too. I think I have to... I got a better cable. Cable ended up being a little too short, so I got a better cable coming. So if this happens again, I might switch back to the Apple cable. I just hope I didn't pull the Apple cable out and just left it out of my backpack, which is very possible that I did. But I was supposed to put it in my bag, zipped up, for a backup. But sometimes we mess up. So we'll see. How was the music? Yes, we know about Seneca Village, and there's a walk through here, and it has signs about it, so you can kind of do your own tour and read about it as you walk through the place where the village used to be. Read her Lord of the Rings. We start with The Hobbit, though, right? It was a whole minute of pigeon? Oh man. I didn't catch it fast enough. The smell here is a little stagnaty. The music was better than usual? Uh-oh. I don't know if I should take that as an insult or not. Fun and uplifting. Coffee Grounds, good morning. May your morning constitutional be effortless and single wipe. Did I go too far? I might have. 11 out of 10 music this time? Not in Chausk. I might have to go back and re-listen to the stream and see what was playing during that particular BRB screen. I came back as it was transitioning into the sunshine. I called out piece Sunshine. In this world, I am God. That was just a really early version of a text-to-speech voice that we used in that particular song. I don't know why I'm going off-road again. I mean, it has a path, but I'm just worried about where it's going to take us out to. Plus the umbrella and the trees don't mix too well. And last time we walked into these paths, we lost the whole connection. I don't even know how that happened yet. RJ, have a good one? Alright, I'm not climbing that one. That feels like a one-way. We can go this way and then go left. I mean, I'd like to make more music. The only limitation at this point is time. You know, a lot of these were made when I was in college, right? And if you remember how college worked, like when I first started college and I saw how many free hours I had, because I only had class from like 8 to 12. And then I could finish all the homework fast, usually, and then I have all this time. Well, usually I would procrastinate on that. I'll play some games first or do some music. And I think there was a day I didn't have any class. So it would just be so easy to start making stuff. But we'll see.
Thank you.
Sure. Move my umbrella out of the way. It's still a little drizzly and I don't want to damage the camera stuff. The umbrella is protecting me from the damage it's doing itself. That's right. Oh, what was going on here? They had it blocked off at some point? Ooh, what's up with that? Is there a structural issue with the Oak Bridge? What's going on here? Photos has free tea and coffee in the lobby? Oh, we gotta live in this fancy building that Photos from around New York lives in. I did not live on campus. I went to NYU and I lived in Stuytown back then, so I just stayed home. Is that a spider web? How did I get it? Alright. Let's see, well, we're under a tree, so it's not gonna make much of a difference. But Travis Weeks, hello. Thomas Stilson, good morning. You got an eval on the fraction populator is 1 out of 0. That's interesting, because yeah, that's... You never divide by 0. It's basic rules. Yeah, I've seen those AI music generators. I feel like I don't know. It's just not the same for me, for music anyway. You know? Harry, hello. Yeah, it was still, I had a partial scholarship, but it was still very expensive. Yeah, so saving wherever we could was good. Good, Anakin. Apparently Mace Windu beat the Emperor in that duel fair and square if Anakin hadn't shown up. Starbucks coffee and the tea is Bigelow tea and they have free copy and paper printing? I don't know why we don't live with photos. Money is probably the answer. That's probably why. Gorgeous up north, but chilly. Most of Manhattan is the campus of NYU. Columbia owns the most real estate, right? Who is NYU second? Actually, don't know. But yeah, NYU is so spread out everywhere. You're always on campus. When you're under the trees and this light of a ring, I can still feel some. All right. It's a very specific question, but I have a very clear answer for those kinds of questions. I wouldn't change anything. Because who knows if I'd be here doing this, if I made anything differently in that, butterfly effect. You can check your hypotheticals. No. You like my cop outs? Oh my gosh, that's a lot of people. Oh no. Wait, how many are there? I'm gonna have issues crossing the street? No, it's not that many. Still a lot. Okay, here's my chance. Might not be as many bikes out because of the damper roads, but somebody will be out there, I'm sure. Can't tell yet because we're still under a tree. It has minimal leaves. Let me just close it for now. Nah, we'll figure it out when we get out of the park. Let's see if I can close this against my abdominals. I did it. Jay Raymond with an ARS 200 super chat from Buenos Aires. Good morning and thank you for your support. Now and always, Jay Raymond, appreciate that. Begin Iguana Condor, Central Park. It's also in the title. What is that? Is that the backup sound? I don't know if anybody would know that that's a backup sound. It sounds like a door is open sound, or trunk is open, or something. It doesn't really sound like a backup. They're running from heart disease. I don't know. That's right, just move forward. Don't ruminate. Because what's done is done. You can think about how to be better based on what you've done, but no point in thinking about what you should have done differently at that point. We saw the beginning of the Taste of Times Square being set up. All right, we're about to be out in the open again. Let's see. It's a little less droplets than it was, but it's not over. Especially because I don't hear any singing. Sean Michael, good morning. Bear in the Garden cheered 100 bits on Twitch. Thank you for the cheer. Bear in the Garden. For measuring all our accomplishments and failures, too. Yeah, it's really easy to get into like a spiral of what you should have done differently. All right, I'm getting out from under the trees also just to prevent any other liquids splashing off. There are still droplets though. Guess we're going west. Posture check, thank you. Yeah, I wonder why the stream stopped earlier. It's got to be the new power cable that I swapped to. I don't know about raining recently, I just know about raining presently. It rained a lot on Saturday though. Bernie T in Greece, hello. More bridge animals. Spreadsheet's gonna be 200 megabytes soon. Should have gone with gigabytes, but that's pretty ridiculous for a spreadsheet with just text. You could add media to a lot of spreadsheets these days. Weather next weekend? No idea. I would just say check it a few days before for the most accurate picture. Looking that far out is like not even worth it. Steps per video? Depends. 10 to 15,000 probably. On the commutes anyway. We're probably not even at 10,000 yet. Yeah, see, we're only at 5,000. Hopefully by the end we'll at least tip over 10. That's another good way to look at it, Ron. No, I'm not saying I agree with your interpretation of yourself, that is. The droplets. There's the bear in the Statue of Liberty outfit. Have they been changing this, or is this how it's been for a while? Brought to you by Q Florists, quality florists. Deborah, good morning. How long have I been a walking commuter? Well, I guess it depends on if you mean how long have I been this channel name, or how long have I primarily chosen to walk everywhere I want to go, or most places I want to go. If it's the former, 2019. If it's the latter, for a long time. And the droplets are coming back again. Let me reopen. Just keep it open at this point. Our bear looks better. We do have a very aesthetic bear. Statue of Liberty. Nice. Yeah, I actually saw there was a notification on my channel that says congrats on 6 years of your stupid channel, stupid commuter. It said exactly like that. I don't know why, but that's what it said. I don't think the first video was posted until September 1st, though, of that year. I don't know. It's light mist, but it's enough for the umbrella because of the camera. Yeah, Poober, I did early on. Also, good morning. The quicker version, AirPods claim better. Good. They were good headphones already. Watch hypertension notifications. Very intrigued. FDA approval pending, but they say it's close. iPhone Air. I like the concept. We'll see what shortcomings actually look like when it's out and reviewed. And big camera, processor, design improvement. Well, design is questionable, but internal design. Vapor chamber, I think, for the first time in the Pro models. And I like the selfie feature. That about covers the thing. There's a wind. That's the wrong way. I was gonna go the wrong way this way too. Maybe? Nah. Oops, I kicked the plastic. That was very loud. Begs to walk. Sean is here. Good morning. Cheston has a 9-year medal. Nice. But I did start this channel with the intention of posting videos. Of course, I've had a YouTube account since like the late 2000s. Mark Makinson, hello. Have a great day too. Sounds like you had a great dinner. I should probably do another check on that equipment list, right? Just to see what else is outdated. Still misty. Barnes & Noble. Is that a new Dan Brown book? The Secret of Secrets? Moomin, 80 years. Oh, the General Assembly's coming. Oh boy. Yeah, it's gonna be rough. Yeah, but this is the Pocket 3 DJI. David, good morning. Alexis Valles in Argentina, hello. Bobby A, good morning. Yeah, I saw that speculation that, it's Apple's thinnest device, but it's just about as thin as like one side of a Galaxy Z Fold, at least the latest one. So maybe they'll do a foldable next year, right? Let's see what happens. People were, maybe earlier in the year, they thought this is the year of the foldable for Apple, but not yet. I feel like we know they're going to have one eventually. It's just a question of when, not if. We'll see. Brian, good morning. Were you always a bear in the garden since inception? Oh, it was just released yesterday. This is a fresh, hot off the presses. I guess we'll go down Riverside. It's a very twisty road, though. Twisty, wisty road. 100 Riverside Drive. There's a doorman. The aroma bookstores, is there a similar term to like petrichor? TBRG, thanks for the follow. You were a bear in the garden for 6 hours. Call the police. We've been lied to. Joseph Love, good morning. Wait, they can ban certain countries from going to Costco while here for the General Assembly? Is that really a thing? I'll close the umbrella again. Interesting, but they can't go to Costco specifically. I guess Costco will do whatever they want. Close it again against the stomach. Oh, dropped a big bitrate drop. Big one. No gray screens though, so that's interesting. Why'd you say that, Sue? Raw in November? Oh man, is it an MSG or Barclays? MSG or Barclays? Caution, bus is turning. Oh, they go for bulk goods and bring it back? Interesting. I do wonder about that big bit rate drop, though. That's interesting. My abs. That's right. Smoking real cigarettes? Well, that's not good. But the vape stuff's not good for you either. Oh, it's at MSG, then I didn't realize. MSG November. Yeah, we got to go to that for sure. Oh, the bitrate picked up on its own. Yeah, it must have been like a weird area for all the services. I mean, I think Costco, well, actually, they probably just still don't lose money on those food court things. So that's just one of their, yeah, it's drippy again. It's just one of their keep people in the door kind of things, I think. A test later today? Maybe. There are no super late night, or not super late night, but very late meetings scheduled that I have to be a part of, so more of a likelihood, but we'll see. There are still some things I have to do, but maybe it'll be all right. Oh, yeah, we gotta wait here. No, I think that's maybe a synagogue? I was looking at that one, but now I'm not so sure. Nostalgia premium? I don't know about that. Wrestling tickets just in general have been very expensive overall.
I think he's just curious.
Yeah, he's just curious.
Nicotine pouches? Interesting. Oh, Cena not doing any Comic-Con appearances? Interesting. Well, I guess even if he's retiring from wrestling, he's not retiring. He can't be retiring from appearances, right? We'll do them next time. I wouldn't go to Brooklyn for Raw. I really don't like the Barclays Center. I don't know, it always seems like they can't figure out getting into the arena. It's so much faster at MSG to get in. Like, and Barclays, for whatever reason, there's just always a line out the door. Like, and it's huge, and it takes a while. I don't know. Plus getting there, and then the trains get all packed. But we don't have to take the train for MSG. Just walk. And, it goes all the way till 11 on a school night. So, you don't get home till, like, after midnight. And I'm a very tired boy, so... Yeah, I don't like Barclays. Lost leaders? Interesting. Everything always has a term. Diane from Cleveland, hello. Wait, Bear in the Garden is back now? Now we're in trouble. Wait, Costco has a calzone? I haven't had that. I mean, I don't really go to Costco frequently. My mom's there all the time on Long Island. No, not me. Some people know about it, Todd. They were probably more intrigued by it when they first heard about it, but now it's just like whatever. So they don't really watch anymore. Oh, he's making peacemaker appearances. Marcelo, good morning. Wait, there's 2 bears in here? Oh, now we gotta call the police. Was that a twisted, No, it wasn't. It was somebody else. Interesting. Raw starts at 7 during football season? That's amazing. It usually doesn't affect me because I watch it the next day anyway, but for live events, huge. Is there any actual difference between BJ's and Costco? Like functionally, are they pretty much the same? I guess the question would be the food court. What's BJ's food court like? A sleuth or a sloth? Interesting. I got a late start on wrestling because I wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid. But for some reason, it stuck with me. And I think one of the reasons why is because it's always on. They don't take a summer break. They barely take holiday. They don't even take holiday breaks, really. If it falls on a big holiday, they'll still do it. So it's like always there, and you always get to see the progression of the stories. So it's like year-round entertainment for me. I like that. Interrupt the streets. Oh gosh, the wind all of a sudden. Now it's drippy. No food court at BJ's. Interesting. You gotta get into Costco like 2 minutes before closing. You know, bird culture might deem that a dick move, but you could probably be done with all your shopping as long as you know what you want while they're still like cleaning stuff up. You could probably be like, if it closes at 6 and you get in at like 5:55, you could probably be done by like 6:10 if you have free roam in the store with no impediments. You know what I mean. They tore up all these roads too. Hopefully they'll fix it before the winter so it can get torn up again. It'd be fine if everyone wasn't clueless. Yeah. Samples! Laundry. Oh my goodness. I mean, they do so many shows. They gotta like go on the road with all their stuff and set it up at every arena. It's effort. I haven't watched the latest season of Rick and Morty. You know, after which guy left? Harmon. If a bear in the garden fought a bear and the garden, who would win? Teamwork and synergy. Yeah, So a bear in the garden suggests that it's just a bear in a garden, but a bear and the garden suggests a tag team. Like if you're fighting an entire garden, a garden which has gained sentience.
Yeah.
Nicktastic, good morning. You guys already know it from like my CVS comments, but I really hate places with no self-checkout. And then that shoots me in the foot when the place only has 2 self-checkouts and the people are doing their entire grocery shopping at CVS. Excuse me. Phlegm Nation. Right by Riverside, like nice park area too. Like this area, you get Central Park, River, you get everything. Joanne just cruising right now, right? Who said glitches? The Raven. It's not Masha. Masha and the bear. How are we on the water? That's not too bad right now. Oh, Yoan's just back? Cool. Phlegm Nation closed captioning. Oh my goodness. Rebel Rel, hello. Sally, good morning. How are you doing? How's your friend? 7:37, not too bad. It's all uphill if I look right. Not today, Hill. Not today. Hang it, boy. Never been to one of those either, and I still don't know how to say the name. I know we covered this multiple times, and I forgot. Is it Buc-ee's? We're happy to have you, Sally. Welcome back. I think Justin's trying to push it on purpose. Douglas, good morning. I feel like my diet could be better, but that's okay. Buc-ee's. Do I have to say it like a robot? Like I'm not from here. Buc-ee's. Carl skis. Good morning. Oh, squeaky, squeaky. Hobson Lopez, good morning. Are they known for their meats? Careful, you might get the meat sweats. Maybe we should have stuck to Broadway. I don't know. So this is a nice quiet spot to walk through. Like they put their own cones around that solstice. So it's the place to go to pee. Buc-ee's. I mean, we're in a super residential zone right now. If we were closer to Penn Station, Grand Central, you'd see a lot more activity, especially as we get closer to 8 a.m. Hey. Oh, the Carlsbad's van is here again. Is it really that amazing of a place, big time? Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's. Big as a Waukesha's toilet. Buc-ee's. Oh, Rebel Rose's birthday's tomorrow. Happy early, and then we'll try to wish you a belated one the day after. Buc-ee's going west, huh? Well, In-N-Out goes east. Architecture TV, thanks for the follow. Almost at our park. 7:42, not bad. You pushed it too far, Justin. Now the world gets its revenge. Bum, bum, bum. It's unfortunate that I can't sit at any of the benches right now. I really want to, but they'll most likely be wet. Even if they don't look wet, the wood may be saturated, so when I sit down, my pants will absorb some of the fluid. But let's see. Let's see. Maybe there's some safety somewhere. Because it didn't really rain hard. It's just been misting this whole time. I could check this bench. I don't know. You can see the wood looks a little saturated. Yeah, it feels pretty moist. I don't know. Maybe I'll just sit on the edge. Let's try that. Like in the gap between two pieces of wood. And then see how bad it gets. Anyway, Strauss Park. Oh, I lost. All right, now let's see. Did it maintain? Yeah, maintain the connection. I used US Mobile to change the main service from Darkstar or AT&T to Warp or Verizon, and it's been so much better. During the stream today, in the office yesterday, I don't know. I don't know what it is about AT&T, but it's never jived well with me. Also, I'm now thinking, like, do I want to just go go to the ultimate plan on Verizon just for myself and just go wild. But then you go to the Verizon subreddit, everyone is like saying they're leaving Verizon in mass. It's like just people are sick of it. Apparently they have extra fees, the prices never stay the same, they always increase. The most expensive plan of Verizon right now is $100 without, it's $90 with auto pay discount, but still, I don't know what to do. Right now on US Mobile it's been great. Like, but it'll be nice to have the unlimited other stuff and not be, you know, under the MVNO limitations. As apparently running too many speed tests on an MVNO could be considered abuse. Interesting. All right, what am I seeing? The Benches of Sadness. Oh yeah, we need raid suggestions. Yeah, I'd watch Dublin live streams. Photo's almost working. Soiled Pants Wednesdays, my goodness. Yeah, Visible is owned by Verizon. I wonder if you'd suffer some similar limitations. I like, there's a few of those. I don't know if Mint is one of them. Total Wireless might be one. I don't remember. There's a few that are actually owned. But, you know, sometimes you want the Rolls Royce of service. But I'll probably stick it out with US Mobile a bit longer. So far, it's been pretty good with this Verizon. I think Visible's hotspot is just limited speed-wise, right? It's unlimited, but it's like, they might have increased it recently. But I like those unlimited speeds from a computer, though, because I do a lot. Sometimes I need a high-speed download of something if I'm tethering. But, yeah. We'll see. Ohio's getting warm again, huh? Oh, wait, did we get a raid suggestion? Did I miss it? I might have missed it. Let me scroll around. I don't see any yet. Limmy? Let's take a look. What is this? Why is there... Oh, I've never opened it on this phone before. Oh, and he's gonna play Hollow Knight? Alright, we'll do Limmy. If he plays Hollow Knight Silk Song. Up. Is that another bot? Mediverse in? We can't tell. Everyone's always trying to get people to go to Discord. But... Wait, your channel is different from a username? Interesting. Alright. I guess that'll do it. Thanks everyone for joining today. Hopefully you enjoyed walking through a little bit of a gloomy New York. Midtown, Central Park, Upper West Side, Riverside, which is kind of in there. Now we're in Strauss Park. Just enough mist to make it annoying for the stream, but at least for me, for the umbrella, but it's fine. Discord. Hopefully that Discord link still works. Yeah, I think we've raided Chloe a couple of times. I like to raid different folks when possible, just for fun. But anyway, thanks again, friends. Appreciate your super chat, super stickers, PayPal, Patreon, memberships. Thank you, subscribers. Thank you, not subscribers. Thank you too. If you're not subscribed and listening, do think about it. Helps us out. Helps other walkers out too. Twitch friends, thank you for the follows and subs. We're always excited to have new friends there. Thank you for making that platform grow for us. And if you have Amazon Prime, you could always do a Prime sub. Again, a subscription on Twitch is a premium form of support, like a member on YouTube. So, if you wonder what the difference is, a follower is closer to a subscriber. A follower on Twitch closer to a subscriber on YouTube. Yeah. Back to YouTube. Thank you for your thumbs, and thanks to the mods everywhere. Next scheduled commute is Friday morning. We'll see if there's a possibility of a later test. I'm sure there's something to test. Ooh, maybe my new wire will come in. So I'll see you guys when I see you. Until next time. Bye, and thanks again to the mods. As always have to thank you multiple times because you're the best. Okay, bye.